happy to be here and be able to practice with you today. So we're going to use a strap today. If you have a yoga strap, we're going to put it together. And if you are just using maybe a belt or something that doesn't connect together, that's okay. But you might want to get a yoga strap, because I think they're great and it's a good thing to have. So if you have your yoga strap and it's put together, just put it to the side. Even if it's just a belt, put it to the side. And we're going to start laying down on your back and making sure you feel supported and comfortable in any areas of the body that need a little extra. So lately my neck has been feeling really tight, so just putting a blanket underneath the neck is helpful for me. So just check in, see what you're feeling, maybe in your back or your hips, shoulders, and just settle into a comfortable position. And then once you're there, just close the eyes. Begin to breathe a little deeper than you normally do. Softening the muscles in the face. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the shoulders. And just feel the rise and fall of the chest and belly as you breathe with ease. Let your low back feel supported by the floor beneath you. And then just take a few moments here at the beginning of your practice to bring your awareness and your thoughts and what's going on in your mind and the head to right here. So trying not to think about what you need to do after your practice, what you did earlier today. Just let that all go and let's try to be really fully present for the next hour together, which is actually pretty hard. So a couple techniques that we use are moving the body with the breath, which is a really nice form of a moving meditation, which helps quiet the mind down. And then any time throughout the practice, if you feel that your mind is starting to wander or get a little busy, just bring it back and you can say to yourself, breathing in, breathing out. You can count the length of your breath. Just any small way of finding that connection between your mind and your breathing. So here we're just going to gently hug the knees into the chest. Let your low back lift off the floor a little bit as you really pull in. And then when the low back comes back down, you have a little bit more space for your low back. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And then we're just going to lift the feet up towards the ceiling. You can support the backs of the legs with your hands. We'll point and flex the feet. Make some circles with the ankles, maybe one direction then the other. And then with soft knees and the feet lifted, let's take our arms up and back. So if you need to open up the arms wider, you can. Just see how the shoulders feel. Shoulder blades might start to move a little bit more down the back. Take a nice full deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, we'll hug the knees into the chest. Let's take two more just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. We're going to take both feet down to the floor and reach for your strap. So if you're just using a belt, you can just place the strap around the bottom of your right foot. If you have a yoga strap, the buckle is away from you, the tail is going down, and the loop is going to go around your head and right at your shoulder blades, upper back. So we're all going to place the right foot in the strap. And feel free to pull the tail to make your strap a little bit tighter. If you're holding on to the strap, try not to have really tight hands. You want relaxed shoulders, relaxed arms, and you're just holding gently. If you have a yoga strap, then you don't need to use your hands. You can let the arms be by your sides or out to the sides. You can straighten your left leg along the floor. And we're just going to pause here. Let the eyes be closed. Let your back be supported. Shoulders relaxed. And just try to breathe with awareness. Lengthening the back of the right leg. So you can have a soft bend in the knee. You can straighten the leg. You can flex the foot. Maybe feeling your heel reach a little bit higher up towards the ceiling. Really good for circulation here. Really good to give the hamstring a little extra time to soften. Maybe you can even place your right hand on your right thigh and just kind of feel a gentle push of the thigh away from you, feeling length along the back of the leg, but then also just length in through the hips, some space there, opening up through the low back. And then we're going to bend the left knee so the left foot comes on the floor. We'll let the left knee open to the left as the right leg starts to reach over to the right. So just see how that feels. You don't have to go too far. Pausing and breathing. You can put your left hand on the left hip if you'd like. Just opening up through the inner thigh. Feeling the inside of the hamstring start to get a little bit softer. Try to stay grounded down through the hips. So maybe the belly is a little bit more engaged, drawing in and down, but relaxing through the legs. Eyes are closed. And just be able to breathe. Take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, legs come back to center. We'll let the left leg go straight along the floor. Soften your right knee, so have a nice bend in the right knee as the right leg starts to reach over to the left. Try to keep your right hip down, so you can put your right hand right on your right hip crease. And then as you're breathing deeply, then you can start to straighten that right leg. Try to stay even in the hips. Belly is strong. Legs are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Just trying to find some softness in that IT band, that muscle that gets really tight. Muscle ligaments all the way up from the ankle to the hip. You can have a soft ankle, or you can flex your foot a lot. You can even tilt your toes to the left, so your toes are moving down and your heel is moving up. And then just breathe here, relaxing through the face, neck, and shoulders. We'll take one more nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll bring the right leg back to center. We're going to bend the left knee. Let your right foot gently come out of the strap, right ankle crosses over the left leg, right above the knee for a figure 4. Keeping the left foot down on the floor to start, we're just going to sway the shape of your legs left to right. So it's feeling the nice stretch in the low back, a little bit more open in the hips, trying to stay grounded down through the center of your back, rib cage, belly is in, shoulders are grounded and open. And then we'll come back to center with the shape of the legs and reach for the back of your left thigh. Maybe you even reach for the front of your left shin. So just see what feels better here. Pause and relax. So just gently maybe shift the weight of your legs a little bit to the left. Drawing the left knee in towards your left shoulder. Relaxing through the right hip. You can flex your right foot. And those nice, deep, easy breaths. Take one more nice full breath in. And then as you exhale, let's release. We'll let the left foot come down to the floor. Right thigh is going to cross over the left thigh. Hips are going to scoot over to the right about an inch or two. Arms reach away from each other. And then gently let the legs fall over to the left. Try to keep both shoulders down on the floor. Breathe especially deep to open up through the rib cage. Lengthen through the torso. And let the weight of the legs release any tightness or tension in the low back. Twists are really healthy for the spine, for increasing the blood flow to the internal organs, helping with digestion. We'll just take one more nice deep breath in here, and then as you exhale, we'll come back to center, uncross the legs, even out the hips. Hug the knees into the chest. 3 breaths together. Inhale, arms reach up and back, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees in. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. We'll relax both feet down on the floor, putting the left foot into your strap, adjusting the loop on your back if you're using a yoga strap, tightening or loosening, whatever you need here. Right leg can go straight along the floor. There can be a soft bend in the left knee. Or maybe you like to go a little straighter. So just see where you are. Arms can open up to the sides, palms up. And then just close your eyes and breathe here. So finding some softness and stillness in the pose, in the body. Being able to stay connected to your breathing. Just breathe in and breathe out. Maybe gently placing your hand on your left thigh and feel the space in between the thigh and the hip. Feeling your low back supported by the floor. Feeling the blood flow down the leg. It's really good for circulation. If you have any varicose veins, nice to have the blood flowing in the opposite direction than it usually is. So from here, let's bend the right knee so the right foot is on the floor. Let your right knee open up to the right, and we'll let the left leg begin to open to the left. So it doesn't have to go far. You can soften the knee if you need to. Try to keep the whole right side of the body down. So the right hip, the right shoulder. You can use the right side of the chest to be supported by the strap. And then just breathe with ease. Feeling what you feel throughout the thigh, hip and back. Relax the shoulders. So take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's bring the left leg back to center. The right leg is going to go straight along the floor. Soft left knee. Left hand can come onto the left hip in the crease. And then just gently let the left leg reach over to the right. Keeping the left shoulder and the left hip down. And then gently head towards straighter. You don't have to go all the way straight. And then just see where you feel this in your leg, in the hip, maybe underneath the knee, the outside of the ankle, and just breathe through. Find softness. You don't have to have the leg straight. You don't have to have the foot super flexed. You can soften. If you want to go deeper, then you can push the leg a little straighter. You can flex the left foot. You can tilt your toes down. And then just breathe through here. Super tight area in the body. Try to keep the belly a little bit engaged, drawing down. Hips are square and even. We'll take one full deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's bring the leg back to center, soften the right foot comes down to the floor with a bent knee. Left ankle crosses over the right leg right above the knee for a figure 4. And then we'll gently rock that leg left to right. Trying to be a little more open in the hips and low back, but staying more grounded through the mid-back, the rib cage. So the movement is from mid-back down. And then we'll come back to center with the legs and then draw the right knee into the chest. This should feel really good on the hip, especially after that IT band stretch. You can reach for the thigh, you can reach for the shin. We'll draw the legs a little bit over to the right and then draw the right knee in towards your right shoulder. And then maybe flexing the left foot. And then just pause here. It's been really nice practicing at home. I miss the studio a lot and miss being with everyone. But there is something about finding a peaceful space in your house, closing the door and just having your time to practice your yoga in your own space. It's kind of nice. I've enjoyed it a lot. So take one more nice deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's come back to center. We'll let the right foot come down to the floor. Left thigh will cross over the right thigh. Hips are going to gently shift over to the left. Arms reach away from each other. Left shoulder stays down, and then gently let the legs drop over to the right. If it's too much to have the legs crossed, you can always uncross the legs. Ease into the twist. Feel the nice rise and fall of the belly as you breathe. Opening up through the chest. Relaxing the low back. Nice quiet mind in this quiet space within your practice. Take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's bring the legs back to center. Uncross them if they're crossed. Even out the hips, hug the knees into the chest. 3 more breaths just like this together. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees in. 2 more times. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. 1 more time. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. So we're going to transition up to seated. Take your time. You can roll straight up or you can roll to one side. And we're going to come up to sit. And we're going to sit with the feet out in front in a big diamond. So the feet are, soles of the feet are touching, having a nice big diamond here. And if you feel a little tight in the low back, you can always take a blanket or a cushion or a pillow and place it right underneath your seat. That helps tilt your tailbone a little bit more forward so you can find a little bit more length in the spine. So just letting the legs be gently open. We're going to inhale, reach the arms all the way up, and exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, push the fingertips up towards the ceiling, and exhale, arms reach out and down. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, fingertips reach up. And exhale, out and down. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms up. And then here we're going to interlace your fingers together and let your hands rest at the base of your head. So right in the back of the head. Relax the shoulders down. We're going to inhale, lean back a little bit with the head. Open up the elbows. Relax the shoulders. As you exhale, elbows hug in, drop the chin, drop the shoulders, relax the back of the neck. Inhale, lift, lean back, open, and exhale. This is just moving from the upper back through the neck, so try to keep the rest of the back upright. 1 more time, just like that. Inhale, open, relax the shoulders, and exhale, drop the chin, hug the elbows in. Inhale, we're going to lift and open, but you're going to let your left hand come down to the floor next to you for support. Inhale, open the right elbow, move back with the right shoulder and shoulder blade, And then exhale, draw that right elbow to the left knee, round through the back. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, elbow to knee. Really feel the right side of your low back. Inhale one more time, open. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, come back to center. Let the right hand join the left. Left hand join the right. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, drop the chin towards the center just one time. Good. Inhale, come back to center. We'll take the right hand down to the floor for support. Left elbow opens back as you inhale. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Really stretch all along the left side of the back. And exhale. Inhale, lift and open through the elbow. Shoulder and shoulder blade move back. Exhale, reach. Really open up through the back here. Exhale completely. Inhale one more time, reaching back. And exhale, elbow to that knee. Inhale, come back to center. Right hand joins the left, lean back. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, elbows come in. Inhale, head comes up, hands come up. And then exhale, lengthen all the way forward. Reach, reach, reach. And then lower the hands down to your feet. Let the head hang. You can turn your head left to right. You can roll the torso left to right. And just feeling what you feel here. Maybe you're focusing on the upper body and just breathing deeply and relaxing. Maybe you want to get a little bit more into the legs and hips and low back by really reaching forward as you inhale and then going deep down as you exhale. Eyes are closed. Just take a moment to go inside, check in. Be in your practice right here, right now, with your breath. And then slowly make your way up. Bring the legs together. And we're going to make our way onto hands and knees. So coming onto hands and knees, feel free to put a blanket under your knees if you want a little extra support. And we're going to come onto the belly in a little bit. And sometimes when you're on the belly, the low back hurts. So just having something available to put underneath your hips is helpful. But it's up to you. So knees can be padded. Hands can come down to the floor in front. Tops of the feet are resting on the floor. We'll take 3 breaths moving through the spine here. Inhale, just gently drop the belly and lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. One more time, just like that. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. And exhale, tuck and round. Okay, so coming back to neutral, your shoulders are over your wrists. You're going to take your knees and move them back about 6 inches. So now your shoulders are over wrists, but your hips are pretty far back. So if you were to curl your toes under and lift your knees, you'd be in a plank pose. So we're going to keep the knees down, tops of the feet down, shoulders over wrists. We're going to move together with the breath. Take a nice full breath in. As you exhale, the crown of the head and the tailbone, the straight line there, does not shift or bend. It stays straight. Exhale, bend the elbows to lower the chest towards the floor, just a little bit. Inhale, push straight back up. Exhale, hips go back towards your heels. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, nice and fluid here. Exhale, bend the elbows to lower. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, hips move back. Again, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Try to keep it flowing with the breath. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, hips go back. So try not to pause anywhere here. It's a nice fluid movement. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hips go back. And let's just do one more like that. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hips go back. Pause here in child's pose. You can take your hands, let them rest by your feet. Drop the forehead down. Maybe you have your blanket there. Put your head on the blanket if you'd like. Let your shoulders completely relax, lengthen through the spine. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. We're going to make our way back up onto the hands and knees, but your hands are way forward. So if you have a blanket, it might be good to put it right where your hips are. So when you lower down, we're going to take a full breath in here and then exhale, bend the elbows to lower all the way down to the floor. So if you have any low back issues, you can put a folded blanket under your hips. If you're fine on your belly, then you can stay just like that. We're going to take the hands on the floor right by your chest. Elbows are moving back, shoulders are pulling back. Then you're just going to creep your fingertips, walk your hands forward until your forearms and your elbows are on the floor. Then scoot them back a little bit. So elbows are on the floor, forearms are on the floor, shoulders are way away from your ears. Your face is looking at your mat. As you inhale, we're going to lift. Now you can just lift like an inch or two. Feel the muscles in your low back engage. Maybe you lift a little higher, but your forearms and elbows are staying down on the floor, so you can't lift too high. And then the exhale is a lower. These muscles are really important in the back to build some strength. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more, just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, so we're going to add the option to lift your legs as well. So we're going to inhale, lift, and then you can lift the legs. Straight legs lifting from the thighs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Face parallel to the mat, not looking up. You don't want to strain the neck. Exhale, lower. 3 more, nice and slow and controlled. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, nice and slow and controlled. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's make a pillow with your hands under your forehead. Bend the knees. Completely relax the belly and the back. And then windshield wiper the legs left to right. You can make some circles with the feet going all the way around, releasing the back, and then all the way to the left. Okay, we're going to let the tops of the feet come down to the floor, and we're going to come into Sphinx pose now. So here, shoulders are over your elbows, forearms are parallel, hands are relaxed. You can either just lift the belly, lift the hips, or curl the toes under and lift the knees. So we're going to spend a little time here breathing through forearm plank. So we've engaged the muscles in the back, now we're engaging the muscles in the front. It's really important to have a strong core. It's good for our posture, it's good for our backs. That's the support of the body right there through the core. So build a little strength here, do what you can. Be able to breathe. You can bring the knees down whenever you want to. You can take a break and bring them down, then bring them back up. But just try to keep the breath flowing steady. Keep your mind focused right here. So focus on what you're feeling, focus on how you're feeling. Relaxing through the hands, the face, where you don't need to be creating tension. You want to build some strength through the belly and through the back. Shoulders are away from the ears. You with me? Keep breathing. We got this. Take a deep breath in. And then you exhale. Knees come down. Walk your hips back, child's pose. Let the head drop. Arms can just be relaxed wherever you want them. Lengthen through the belly, through the spine. And breathe. And then when you're ready, you're going to come up onto hands and knees. Move your blanket out of the way if you had one. Walk your hands towards your knees. Curl the toes under. Roll onto your feet. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Hang in a forward bend with knees bent a lot. So knees are bent. Head is heavy. Relax through the neck and shoulders. And then we'll slowly bring the hands to the shins and walk them up the legs, one hand at a time, keeping the knees bent until you come all the way up. Then they can straighten. Okay, I'm going to adjust my camera so my head is not chopped off. Okay. So we're coming to stand. We're going to come right into a warrior two pose. So that is the right foot forward, the left foot back. This is a pretty wide stance. The right knee is over the right ankle. Heels are lined up with each other as if you are on a balance beam. Arms are going to reach away from each other. Torso is shoulders over hips. So you're not leaning forward or leaning back. Nice and aligned here. And then just bend through the right knee. Good. Arms reach away. Shoulders are relaxed. Just going to pause here. This is building strength in the muscle that supports your knee as well as the hip. relaxed and strong shoulders. And then we're just going to move with the breath here. As you inhale, straighten your right leg. Left hand comes down the left leg. Arm reaches up and back. And then as you exhale, bend the right knee, right forearm comes down on your leg. Arm reaches up and over. So that was slow. Let's do it again. Inhale, come on up, reach back, and exhale, side angle, reach that arm forward. Good. Inhale, right leg straight, peaceful warrior. Left hand reaches back, right hand reaches back. And exhale, bend the right knee, right forearm comes down, left arm reaches. One more time like that. Inhale, come up. And exhale, we're gonna pause here. So the right forearm is on your right thigh. Left arm is reaching up and over. Just pause. Stay nice and strong in that right knee. Shoulders are away from the ears. Belly is in strong. Just one more nice full deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's push back up. Hands come to the hips. Parallel your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, hands come to the hips to start. We're just gonna take a wide-legged downward dog. So you're just gonna hinge from the hips and then reach your hands way out in front. You can walk them forward. You can just have your fingertips on the floor if you want. And then just push your hips back. Let the ears be by your upper arms. And feel as though someone has your hips in their hands. They're holding your hips back. And then you're just reaching your fingertips forward. Breathe here. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then exhale, soft knees. Walk your fingertips back to right underneath your face. Take your hands onto your thighs and roll up. Nice. From here, you're going to turn your left toes out. Heels are lined up. Left knee is going to bend. Arms reach away from each other. Here's your warrior two. Shoulders are relaxed. Belly is in strong. The left leg is strong. Picture being in socks on a hardwood floor. What would you have to do here? You'd have to really pull your inner thighs in so that your legs didn't splay out. So kind of try to keep the energy here through the thighs nice and strong. And then we'll just move with the breath. The inhale is up and back. I like to straighten the left leg just to give the bend a little break. And then exhale, side angle. Good. Inhale, come on back up. This is a peaceful warrior with a straight leg. And then exhale, side angle. Good. One more time like that. Come on up, reach back, inhale, open through the rib cage. And then exhale, we're gonna pause here, side angle. So from your right fingertips all the way to the outside of your right foot is a straight line. Totally open, but strong. Belly is in. Muscles that support your low back are strong. Muscles that support your left knee are strong. Making sure the left knee is not passing your left ankle. Maybe you rotate your right shoulder back a little bit. So we put ourselves in this pose and then just breathe. Take one more deep breath in and a full breath out. Slowly begin to come out of the pose. Legs are straight, parallel. But this time you're going to pivot your heels in, toes are out. Hands can start at the hips. We're going to inhale here. Arms reach out and up. As you exhale, cactus arms and bend the knees. Inhale, straight legs, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus arm, bend the knees. Good. One more time. Inhale, arms reach up, legs go straight. Exhale, sink down, pause. Breathe. Lift your left heel. Sink a little lower. Good. This is building a lot of strength in the legs. We'll lower that left heel. Lift your right heel. Sink a little lower in the hips. Arms are open. Lower. This is the fun part. Lift both heels. Sink a little lower. Breathe. Strong legs. Inhale, straight legs, straight arms. And then exhale, arms come down. Heel toe your feet back together. Shake out the legs. Let's come to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, soft knees, fold forward. Hands are down on the floor as you step your right foot back, drop the right knee. Left foot back, drop the left knee. Pivot both feet over to the right. Let your hips go back down to the floor, and then swing your legs around to the front. To come to seated, legs are out in front. Shoulders are relaxed, hands come underneath the legs. A gentle sway back, so you're leaning back. Back is strong, feet lift. They can just be a little off the floor. And you could stay right here, trying to draw your belly in and down. You can lift the feet, but don't let your toenails go higher than your eyes. You can lift your hands. You can lift your arms. You can lift your chest. Pause here for a moment. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then exhale. Hold on underneath the legs and slowly roll down onto your back. When you come onto your back, we'll let the feet come down to the floor with bent knees. Hands are by your sides, palms down. Reconnect with your breath. Let the breath slow down. And then we'll add that movement to the breath. Inhale, arms reach up and back, hips lift. Stretching through the tops of the thighs here. And then exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Inhale again, arms reach, hips lift. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Again, inhale, arms reach, hips lift. Connect the movement to the breath so the mind can stay quiet. Exhale, come down. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, hips lift. And exhale, arms come down, hips come down. We'll gently draw one knee into the chest, then the other. Feel your low back stretch out a little as you bring the knees in. Knees will go wide. Come into happy baby. If you can hold on to the outsides of your feet or ankles or underneath the legs. It's up to you. Wherever you can reach, Draw the knees down towards either side of your torso. A gentle rock left to right, letting go of any last bit of tightness or tension through the hips, through the back, through the shoulders. Just breathe here with ease. My two favorite poses are Happy Baby and Child's Pose. Good names and good poses. And feel good poses for sure. So take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, let's slowly drop the feet. This is my other favorite pose, Shavasana. Prepare for Shavasana, whatever you need to support the body. And then once you find that pose where you can completely relax and let go, you can fidget a little bit, get comfortable, and then once you're there, try to be still. Let the palms face up. The fingers just naturally, gently curl in. You can feel the positive energy in the room, usually sitting in your palms. Eyes are closed. Face is relaxed. Relax the jaw. Soften through the neck and throat. Relax the shoulders. Lengthen through the spine. Excuse me. God, pollen, sorry. Let go of any last bit of tightness or tension that we may hold on to in the low back and hips. And then just let the muscles in the legs relax. Around the hip joint and around the knees. And then from here, just thinking about how you can take your practice with you off the mat. Using what you just practiced for the past hour to enhance your day, your week. Having a easy, flowing breath, a strong, flexible body, and a quiet, focused mind. And then taking in all positive thoughts, all positive energy. Take that all in on your next inhale. And exhale the heavy stuff. Whatever's going on in the world that is just so much to deal with right now, just try to let that all go. Let's take the right hand over your heart, the left hand over your right hand. Remembering that we are all connected. And not only are we here on this earth with each other, but much more importantly, we're here for each other. We're here for each other. Let's slowly and gently transition the body out of Shavasana, moving in any way that works for you to take your time to come up to seated. then once seated, just have the eyes closed. Have the palms together in front of your heart center to seal in your practice, to honor your practice, and to honor each other. Namaste.